Welcome to action from the Inland Motocross Championship, proudly brought to you by Mayfair Gearbox and their associate sponsors. It's the 125s that are in the gates at the moment as they head down towards turn number one. Expect big action here with arguably the most competitive category in this championship. It's a great start out front there by the looks of things, and yeah, Tinky right in there. That's the number one bike from last year. Marc-Anthony Philippe, definitely going to be a man to watch out for in this championship, looking to retain that number one plate. But with such a competitive and combative field in front of him, he's going to have it made very difficult for him by the likes of probably Callan Broski up there, Deegan Bloomfield, look out for Tyler Tarantino, Wes McGavin, Luke Katemba up there as well, Cole Mayer looking for a chance now to prove that what he school did for him only a couple of weeks ago and giving him great colours for his sport certainly seems to be paying dividend. But at the moment, it's a big battle, and as you can see, opening up ever so slightly at the front end of this field, it looks like we're going to be in for one. Oh, you'll write it down there. It looks like 198. That might be Seth Lifford. Yes, Seth Lifford, unfortunately, going down there all by himself, and early crash there could be costly in the longer run and the bigger scheme of things in a 125 class that is this competitive. Another rider down. One of the front runners by the looks of things. Was that possibly, I don't know who that was, just trying to pick up it. It could have been Lucas Fenter. Lucas Fenter could have made a big mistake there. I'm not quite sure if it was him or not, but we'll get an eye on that and hopefully be able to pick him up a little bit later on. But up front, looks like there's going to be a big battle between Marc-Anthony Philippe and look out for Callan Broski. Broski now getting around the down rider. So a couple of riders, who wants to win this one? At the front end of the field, every rider so far that's led things out has gone down. And let's see whether or not we're going to see any changes in that little makeup and how things go into the closing stages of this first heat of 125s. Big move at the front end, as you can see, and looking to get away. Oh, and another mistake there. That's a big mistake. Getting a little bit cross-rutted and unfortunately going down. That is a massive, massive mistake. That's given Callan Broski the lead. Here you can see a bit further back there. Lifford is back up and riding, and he just manages to stay ahead. But you can see just how rough the track is getting, and it's making it very difficult. There's another prime example of how difficult it is as Lifford goes down all on his own sim. A couple of the back markers coming through there just to work out. I think that might be Matthew Austin, and look out as well for Noah Saunders coming through there. Jean-Dre Seltz at the back, and everybody getting back up and riding, but a lot of work to do now for these youngsters. Checkered flag is out though, and it is going to be Callan Broski who's going to take the first victory there for the Ridgeway Race Bar team. Tinky's going to come through just a bit further back there on his KTM, and Deegan Bloomfield, good run there from him, also looking for a chance, but he finished up in fourth place, as you can see, as Tyler Tarantino just squeezed him out coming in the closing stages. Wes McGavin in fifth, ahead of Luke Katemba, Cole Mayer and Lance Shepard, and there was Judah de Villiers catching up just behind. There is Christian Sheehan and Peter Kirtland coming through 11th. Second member of the Ridgeway Race Bar 125 team, and already a race winner today. Take us through that first race win.
Oh, I just kept consistent, and the boys just kept making mistakes and were overriding. So once I got in the front, I just stayed there.
Not easy to stay there because it's arguably the most competitive class that we've got racing in 2021.
Yeah, but if you have the pace, it's not that hard to stay up.
So you're saying being on this Husky is helping out, eh?
It's helping a lot.
What's the team vibe like? Because it's a big team this year. We saw at the Nationals, I think there's 8-meter gazebos here with all the team.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's better than it was last year because there's more people to speak to, find out the lines, boys in different classes, so it's fun.
And your plans for 2021?
Is to possibly get a podium at the Nationals this year.
You were just off at the first National here at Terra.
Didn't have the best luck, but hopefully this year.
What you like in the sand?
Pretty fast. I can handle because I have long legs.
So looking forward to PE, I'm sure.
Yes, I am definitely.
Well, hopefully we'll catch you down in PE and do another interview there. But thanks for catching up with us on Ridgeway TV.
Thanks
and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Going into heat number 2 now, the 125cc's here at the Mayfair Gearbox Inland Championship. Ridgeway Race Bar, one of our team sponsors as well as one of our associate sponsors, have got a very strong competitive field in this particular outing. And you can see getting the whole shot, Broski now going to capitalize on what he did in heat number 1. He gets the whole shot up into turn 2 and comes out of that modal turn just ahead there of Marc-Anthony Philippe. Looks like Deegan Bloomfield going to try and squeeze things out there with his teammate. Yes, he goes up the inside, up into third, and that was real close. Bloomfield banging his way through the third place, but fighting hard there with his teammate Lucas Fenter. The two of them coming very close, and it is a contact sport, of course, in motocross. So they're really getting into the mix of it big time here. As they get into this first lap, you can see everybody trying to stay upright as opposed to what we saw in the first heat with a lot of crashes in the first heat in the 125 category. But at the front end, the top two from the first heat now starting to open up a little bit of a margin. It is Broski from Marc-Anthony Philippe. Callum Broski opening up a good lead, about 2 bike lengths at this point in time. Bloomfield up into third place, then right behind him looks like that's going to be Lucas Venter. Venter pushing hard to try and get up on the inside there and find his way through. Tyler Tarantino didn't quite get the start he wanted like he had in the first heat, so let's see whether or not he can find something different there in the second heat. Cole Meyer also with another good start. Lance Shepard up there too. Watch out for the opportunities there for Judah de Villiers and possibly for Christian Sian to go a little bit better. Oh, I was about to say, hopefully Seth Lifford stays upright this time, but unfortunately he has crashed out again. He's taking a little bit of strain in these very big ruts now that have formed here at this incredible circuit at Terra Topia. Look how tight it's getting here for the lead though. Oh, it's on. The number 1 plate starting to close down on 777, and Callum Broski's going to have his work cut out for him. The Marburn team haven't had much to do on the sidelines, fortunately, in this 125 race. The accidents have been small, but riders have been able to get back up and going as quickly as possible. As I say that, another rider goes down a bit further back there. That's a big, big pity for that man. I think that was possibly Jean-Andre Seitz has gone down, and unfortunately, you have to get back up and riding as soon as possible. Here comes the leader coming up, and yes, Tinky's right on his tail. Look how tight it is now. Very close. It's absolutely amazing stuff in this 125, and this is the penultimate lap. You can see just how tight it's getting. Marc-Anthony Philippe all over the back end, and a small mistake there from Callum Broski. That could open up an opportunity here for Philippe to get through. There is a back marker in the way. It's Seth Lifford coming up on the back end of, let's see whether or not they can find a way past. He's going to go inside. Oh, but Kinky goes even deeper onto the inside of that corner. He gets up the inside. He's taking the lead, but it's only for a couple of seconds. Never mind anything else. Broski comes straight back at him, and he tries to come back again. Broski shuts the door, slamming it firmly in his face as he came across that bottom turn. They're along the river. There's only a couple of meters to go and a couple of jumps, and it could be a double win here for the boys from the Ridgeway Race Bar. It is going to be looked at exactly what's going to happen. Here we go. Callum Broski heading across the line to take the second win of the day. Just behind him is Tinky. That is Marc-Anthony Philippe. Third place is going to go to Lucas Venter, and fourth place to Deegan Bloomfield. What a run there from the Ridgeway Race Bar team. 1, 3 and 4, all from the same squad. Marc-Anthony Philippe, the only man in the middle of those boys to give them a run for their money. Wes McGavin finished up in 5th. Tyler Tarantino down in 6th place. Kotemba and Cole Meyer, Lance Shepard. Let's catch up with Tinky.
Let's do that, bud. An amazing day's racing, and what a last lap there. Almost up the inside to get the win.
That was a good day. Second moto. We had a good start. Stayed behind Callum the whole race. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it stick, but it was speed racing, and it was good. I like to take moto custom. My father, definitely my mother, my sister, and then of course my friends and my beautiful girlfriend. That's great, thank you.
Ah, you got a beautiful girlfriend. I like that, eh? That's good. Don't tell your friends about it because you'll be in trouble. Listen, it's been a good start to the season as well. It's gone well in almost every single round of the championships you've been involved in, and we've still got a long way to go. So what are your plans?
I'm just working, I'm just grinding. We've played a bit of catch up in the beginning, but we've been consistent, and we're just getting better from here. We want to win.
What's PE going to be like?
PE, we're going down the train. We've got to get strong.
The sand's killer, hey? Yeah. Good job. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll catch you some more. And thanks for joining us on Ridgeway TV.
Awesome.